Hey guys, it's Vandy. Welcome back. I'm at the White Mountain Wilderness right now, New Mexico. It's in the Lincoln National Forest. Behind me, I got the Sierra Blanca mountain range with the Sierra Blanca peak behind me. It's about 11,000 feet in elevation. Right now, about 6,500 feet. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to start moving on up and find a place to camp. As you can tell, we got a thunderstorm brewing up there. I want to try to get somewhere, get my tarp set up, my tent and everything. Get kind of battened down just in case the storm's pretty bad, okay? You guys sit back and enjoy. Hey guys, it's a pretty nice spot right here. Kind of thinking about making it the new campsite, but I also kind of want something a little farther off the trail because we're like 30 feet from the trail. And yeah, I kind of want to be a little farther away for making cooking videos and everything. I hadn't seen anybody else on this trail all day long, but I saw like 2 or 3 people at the trailhead that were parked, so I know somebody else is out here, but also this is a really good view. I don't want to squander it and lose out on it, so I'll probably come back to this one. I'll make a decision then, but you can't argue with that view. Not even, 30 steps away from the last place I thought was going to be a perfect campsite. Then you got this view right here. Also right next to the trailhead, which sucks, but oh my god, that's gorgeous. I know, part of me wants to see if I can trek this riverbed here, get on the other side and camp there, but I'm also worried about if it does rain, which is forecasted to do, this flash flooding out, and me not being able to get back across the end to get out of here. So, I don't know. Let's go walk another 30 feet and find another perfect camping spot. Now that's the real view you can't argue with. That one's too awesome. Alright guys, I did a couple miles up the trail. There were still some pretty cool spots, but nothing that looked like that. So I decided, I'm gonna go ahead and come on back, make camp here, go ahead and get started on the Gourmet adventure video, and might do some hiking around dusk and come back down here. But that way I can go ahead and have this set up and feel comfortable that it's ready and it's done. Another plus side of this spot, this amazing tree right here. I noticed this earlier when I first got here. Pretty much my exact same height. And there you go. No having to lean down, no uncomfortableness. I literally just throw this up there and it's there, easy for me to unpack. And if I wanted to just take a load off like I did earlier, I can easily load it back up without having to lean over with a 50-something pound pack. This is probably the heaviest pack I've carried in years. And I was a lot better shape when I carried it before, so definitely cool spot. So that's where I'm going to today, guys. Let's go ahead and get that tarp up. Like I told you all before, didn't bring an ultra lightweight tarp out here. I brought a heavy duty one because that's all I could find in my town. So hey, it's gonna work. It's gonna keep me dry. It's supposed to rain tonight. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm planning on staying at this camping spot the whole time I'm here and just keep going up into the mountains and coming back down to it. That way I don't have to lug all my gear around. So I think it's gonna be a choice spot. Hey guys, finally got the tent set up. It's feeling pretty good. Know what's kind of sweet about the whole deal? I love fantastic views, and gotta tell you, this definitely beats the heck out of what I was looking at yesterday. Look at that, guys. You got a nice little creek down there about 60-70 yards away. The mountains all around me. Got my tarp set up in case it starts raining again tonight. The old tent. This is perfect, guys. You can't get any better than this. Wilderness camping. Getting out in the true backcountry. It's awesome. Even with having a trail nearby, just knowing I can go off anywhere out here and do whatever I want without having to worry about some park ranger coming along and telling me I can't go there. It's a nice feeling, guys. It's really cool. All right, let's go ahead and get started and go do a gourmet venture video right quick, okay? All right, see you guys then. Let's inflate your bag a little bit. Start catching some of the runoff from that fresh stream. That fills up quick. Alright. And guess you just screw that on there. Oh, that water's ice cold. And I guess you just pop the top. The water tastes amazing, guys. That's actually not bad at all. I mean, granted, I'm getting it from a pretty crystal clear stream here, but that's freaking awesome, guys. I definitely recommend buying one of these Sawyer minis. This is like 14 bucks. Especially with this stream right here. Would have had enough water source to last me the whole trip. I give it the Vandy seal of approval. Of our fresh filtered stream water in there. About halfway. Alright, next thing we're going to do, guys, let's go ahead and get our tortellini in there. Ready? Stir that up. Oh, it's coming along just fine, guys. It's looking really good. Alright, guys, got a little bit more Parmesan, a little bit more milk. Stir that up a second. Get some of that to liquefy. Oh, lost a tortellini. Man down. look at that, guys. Doesn't that look amazing? It smells amazing, I know that. Smell those mushrooms, that garlic, that butter, everything. Smell the cheese, onions. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this here in a second. Alright, guys, I think she's about done. Let's go ahead and try it out. Hey guys, finally got the Parmesan, spinach, mushroom, tortellini soup done. Smells great. Let's go ahead and take a look at it right quick. Oh man, that looks awesome, guys. Let me give you guys a little closer look at that. That's awesome. Oh, let's go and try it out right quick. Oh my gosh, guys, that's really flavorful. Like, that is really, really good. Like the combination of flavors, the garlic, the onion, actually the green onions, the mushrooms, especially the mushrooms. I'm tasting a lot of good mushroom in here. Like, I haven't had one that tasted this good in a while where it's not really woody or anything. It's good. Tortellini's awesome. It's 4 cheese and spinach, and then the spinach itself is pretty good. The Parmesan and milk take it up a notch. And of course you can taste the butter in there. You know it's Vandy's call to adventure. Gourmet adventurer. I'm gonna put butter in it. Hey guys, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I cannot go back to sleep. Too excited. A lot of stuff going on tomorrow. I'm gonna try to climb my first mountain. Like actually do a full ascent. And I'm thinking where I'm at right now is close to 8,000 feet. I think it's 10,000's the one I'm fixing to go up to tomorrow, so I'm not sure what it's called. I'm just looking at the elevation on the map. So I'll go do that in the morning, and so I'll see you guys then, okay? Alright, good night. Morning, guys. I know what's nice about being out here? You get to start out your mornings just like this. Isn't that an awesome sight to wake up to? I love that. It's awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and get some chow. Alright guys, let's get some fresh stream water here, filtered out. Nice thing about this Sawyer Mini that I have, it holds exactly 16 fluid ounces, which is 2 cups, which most freeze-dried meals take. I think this one takes a cup and a half. We're going to do a little bit extra because we're up in the high altitude area. In high altitude areas, it takes a little bit longer for things to rehydrate, so this is a nice little nifty buy, 14 bucks. You guys might consider it. Alright, it's about a cup and a half right there. I need a cup and a quarter. Alright guys, go ahead and take the old jet boil off. Set the boiling water over here, set your stove to the side. Alright, let's go and take the top off there, take the silicate gel pouch out of there. Oh man, that cinnamon smells so good, you guys. That's perfect. I'm gonna pour that boiling water in there. Alright guys, while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna make me up a nice Irish breakfast tea to go with it. It's gonna be awesome. Stick around. Alright boys and girls, it's been about 8 minutes. Let's go ahead and get this oatmeal onto a plate. Mine's a little runnier than it should be, but I really wanted it to rehydrate well, but also you gotta remember there's milk in there too. Oh, look at that, guys. That's awesome. You can see the apples, the quinoa. It's all in there. see how my tea came out. Still a little warm. Oh, that's really good, guys. Twinings Irish breakfast tea. First time I've ever had it. I usually do just regular English breakfast tea, but I got one of those variety packs this time. Definitely good. Pairs really nicely with this. Now, I was anticipating on it being a colder trip, but the highs are about 75. Low last night was 49, I think, so it hadn't been too horribly cold. If it wasn't for that sun right now, it's actually kind of cool. Nice cool breeze coming through. Yeah, it's good stuff though, guys. I definitely recommend the Backpacker's Pantry hot cinnamon, oats, quinoa, and apple cereal. It's definitely pretty good. Hey guys, I didn't know if I talked to you about it before, but anytime you're out here in a place that has bears and just everything else that can get into your food, specifically around here there's black bears, want to go ahead and hang your food whenever you leave. You know, I never left my campsite after, I got out with my food yesterday, and I hung it up and forgot to video it. But since I'm leaving here and I'm leaving behind my camp, I'm going to be hanging my food about 100 feet away from my camp, so that way it's a little bit safer, so you're not coming back and my whole tent's not shredded. So that's the plan, okay? So I'll kind of show you guys how to do that right quick. Alright guys, next you're going to get a rock. Tie this onto the end here as a weight. I think that's going to be high enough. That's about 12 feet. I don't think anything's going to get up there, but could be wrong. You never know. But let's get some slack. There we go. That's exactly the spot I want. Then you want to find you a nice tie-off point. And that's it, guys. Got food hung up. It's in a nice spot. 12 feet in the air. I think that's going to be sufficient. Alright guys, got breakfast done, got everything ready to go. I got a lighter pack today, only about 25 pounds. Should be a lot easier to get to the top on that. Just kind of packing the essentials and water. Gonna leave camp set up here. I really like it here, and it would be nice to camp at the top of the mountain, but the wind has been outrageous, and I really don't want to be dealing with 30, 45 mile an hour wind all night long at the very top. So I'm just gonna stay back down here after I get to the top of the mountain. So hey, let's go ahead and head on out. You know, it wasn't getting to me before, but the altitude sickness is starting to kind of hit. Not bad, you know, like when I first got here, when I was driving in, I was having to pop my ears all the time. I was real nauseous, and then I was okay after a couple hours. But I'm almost up to the top of this 10,000 foot mountain, and I'm starting to get a little bit nauseous now, a little bit lightheaded. I'm okay, feeling good. Take me some Dramamine. Hopefully that'll help. I know it calmed me down yesterday. Alright guys, this is what I just climbed to. This is my first mountain waterfall I've ever experienced in the backcountry. This is awesome. It goes all the way up there and just keeps going. That's freaking cool. And it's nice because I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. There's nobody else around. I've seen 2 people since I've been on this trip, and that was yesterday. I've seen nobody today, and I've been hiking since like 9 a.m. and it's like 1 o'clock. You can't beat that, dude. I'm telling you, wilderness is where it's at. Wilderness camping. Alright guys, just had to show you guys this. It's pretty cool. Found this cave thing here. A gigantic rock sitting right on top of it. I'm pretty sure it's been there for thousands of years. I don't really see any animal scat or bones or anything, except mostly just people again with this one. So hey, if I have to camp up here tonight, if something happens, at least I know I got a good sheltered spot. Definitely a good thing to remember for the old memory bank later. Hey guys, this is why you want to be careful when you're out backpacking in a wilderness area like this, because just right down the trail a little bit, and this is a straight up mountain lion cave or bear cave. That's crazy. Just always be aware of your surroundings. You never know what you're going to come upon. Hey guys, so I'm walking along on the trail here, trying to get to the top of this mountain that's taking forever, and I smell the stench of death, like maybe, I don't know, a quarter mile ago, and I come up on this. That is a dead elk. Crazy because I've never seen an elk before in my entire life. No, one time I do see one. Dead as a doornail. I think it's gigantic though. It looks like he died of something else besides getting killed by something, because the way he's rotted out, it just doesn't look like his bones have been picked clean by an animal. It just looks like the insects and birds have got to him a little bit and just decomposition. I can see his elks. I mean, the elk's antlers got sawed off though, so somebody was along the path and found it before me. So he had a nice set of antlers off this big guy. That's cool. Now I gotta get out of here because it reeks like bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This this was a lot harder than I thought. It's not even so much that of getting to the mountain. Climbing the mountain, it's getting to the mountain. And I don't know if I just took the wrong trail or what, because I see mountains all around me, and yet this trail just keeps taking me through the center of them. But, you know, when I eventually got onto decided to take this trail, first number one did it because there's a lot of water sources. There's a big stream going down from the mountains all along the trail. But it's just annoying because I can't seem to get out of this little valley. I keep having a higher elevation. Even on all trails, it says the elevation changes over 3,800 feet of elevation gain. So I assumed, you know, gonna take me up to one of these mountains, but I don't know. I'm trying to find, I know I'm gaining elevation and I'm obviously going up, but it seems like the mountains are always just right there and I can never actually get to a trail to take me up one of them. So I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna give it till about 3 o'clock. If not, I'm gonna have to turn back, because then if I don't turn back, then it'll be dark before I get back, and I don't want to be hiking on this trail at night. That's just too dangerous. So let's keep it up and keep trying. Maybe I'll learn my lesson next time and do some better planning before I get up here. Usually I do plan really well, and I thought I did a good job on this one for short notice, for only 2 days of notice, having to change up my plans. But it's still it's frustrating. It's definitely it's beautiful, don't get me wrong. This trail is gorgeous. Anybody who wants to hike in a mountain range like this but doesn't actually want to go up a mountain, this is probably the best I could recommend. It is so freaking scenic, I can't even get over it. But it just, when you're wanting to climb a mountain like me and add that, you know, as a milestone, it's a little annoying. All right, let's get back out there. Well, I'm getting there, guys. Slowly but surely. And the altitude is catching up with me. I'm not dizzy or nauseous anymore, but it's definitely takes us out of you. I love it though. This is awesome. And also check out this view. I'm not going on that mountain, obviously. That's the big one. I'm going up there. Check out this over here. It's a stream that's flowing down all the way down to the bottom. It's cool because it's not going in dirt anymore. This is just going over solid rocks. All it is just one gigantic part of the mountain formation. That's awesome, and I bet that's the best water out here. I'm pretty sure I can drink straight from that without even the filter, and that'd be all right. All right, guys, let's go finish this up. I can't make a promise that I'm gonna climb a mountain and not fulfill it, you know what I mean? Come hell or high water. All right, let's go do it. All right, guys, time to try these fruit snacks. I've already had a couple because I forgot to hit record. I'm gonna try one more for you guys real quick. It's kind of what it looks like. They're little chewy gummy kind of things. And they taste amazing. They taste just like Scooby-Doo fruit snacks. Remember those when you were a kid? It's just like the blue one from Scooby-Doo, the little fruit snack packs. So I like them. I like them so far. I'm gonna save these other two for the descent down. We gotta hoof it though, almost to the top. Well, guys, as beautiful as it is out here, it seems like this place never ends. Found a nice little place that people have used it for a campground at one point or another. But it seems like I'm getting close to the top, but every time I think I am, I'm not, and the trail takes me somewhere else, and I don't want to go off trail because it's kind of way too grown up, and I just don't know enough of the area to feel comfortable going off the trail and being able to find my way back. All right, almost there, guys, almost there. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave my pack and the tripod and a lot of stuff here, try to get to the top because I'm so close, but altitude sickness and just fatigue are just killing me right now. And it's already almost 4 o'clock. I already bypassed my my limit of 3 o'clock. That way I could be back in my camp before it got dark at 8. So, but on CEC I'm so close. That's why I don't want to give up. That's why I'm just like, I'm gonna leave the pack here. I'm taking my water filter. Already got a little med kit in my pocket, I've already taken some Tylenol, try to get rid of this headache. I'm starting to get a migraine. So I'm gonna come hell or high water, I'm getting to the top of that that mountain. All right, let's go do this. Hey guys, I'm almost there. It sucks because, like I said, this trail just keeps winding more and more and more along with this river, and it looks like it's heading towards the bigger mountain that I've been trying to avoid this whole time. And like there was like 8 other small mountains I could have got up on top of earlier, but it was just too sheer of a climb going up, so I had to keep following this trail. I think I found the top of one right up here, so I'm gonna try to go up there. I don't know if the view is gonna be good, if I'm just gonna be facing 2 other mountains. I gotta try something, guys, because I'm fixing to give up and tap out, because it's not so much giving up, it's just knowing my limits. And I know I can't go to that big one or that one over there. I'm gonna try for this little guy right here. Hopefully I can get up there soon. It's already 4:15, I think. I gotta start heading back because I don't want to hike this at night. I got a flashlight and everything. It's too dangerous. Hey guys. Well, I got to the top of this ridge. It's got a pretty nice little view. Some over there. And it looks like it's not too much farther, because I just see where the tall mountains in the background, but it doesn't look like this much higher on this one. But the thing is, guys, I've hit my limit. I can't go anymore, or I'm putting myself in jeopardy to get seriously injured or die out here. And that's the hardest thing to do, but it's the most important thing to do. When you hit your limit on something, you got to know when to stop, because you don't want to end up as a statistic or on a news story. So, yeah, I'm going to go and start heading down. I'm just going to call this little spot Vandy's Ridge. That's going to be a personal milestone. I didn't hit a mountain like I wanted to, because I kept following the trail stupidly. I mean, don't get me wrong, I always stay on trail, but at the same time, I think this trail is, the reason why it's called the Three Rivers Trail is primarily it just follows the river no matter what. And if I would have broke off and tried to climb some of the other ones that I found, or at least try to find alternate routes, because I got 3 compasses on me, and I could have easily got up to one of those, 5, 6, 7, 8 miles ago. And it's too tough doing this out here if you're not used to the altitude as well. Like, that's another thing that's kicking my butt. I live at 900 feet elevation in the part of Texas I'm from. I'm at like 9,000 feet right now, almost 10 times what I'm used to living at. So I think I'm at 9,000 or 9,500, one of the two. Yeah, I'm calling it, guys. I'm probably not going to film much going down there, just like the last, like maybe half of it coming up here I didn't film, just because it's too strenuous and having to stop eats up valuable time. And it's already almost 4:30 now. I think, actually, no, I'll take it back. It is at past 4 o'clock, 4:30. It's like 4:40. If I don't hurry up and get down there, like I said, it's already probably going to get dark before I get back. But that's the safer way to do things. And just, you guys got to know your limit. It sucks tapping out, on a personal level, but then I got to do it in a public forum like this. And I don't like that. I don't like not being able to stick with what I say I'm going to do, but like I said, my main priority at the end of the day, and what I tell everybody, is to come home safe to my wife and my family, and just try it next time. I'm going to come back out here and try to conquer one of these bad boys. And if not here, somewhere else. Maybe I think it's just because I went into such a thick mountain range where it just seems like everything's a mountain upon a hill, and it's just, I've tried to look at all of them instead of trying to find a place that just has like 1 or 2 big ones kind of off to the side. You know which trail you're going on. It's well marked. The trail here is not marked at all. I haven't seen a trail marking in since maybe 11 o'clock. So it's been 5 hours since I've seen a trail marking. I just see the trail on the ground, and that's what I'm following, and a couple piles of rocks every once in a while. But, like I said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head on down. I don't want to waste any more time. I'll see you guys on the ground. On the way back, obviously didn't stick to my not filming stuff. I just saw this and was like, I gotta show them. I'm almost back to the trail now, like 20 feet from me. I'm passing over the creek again, and guess what I found right in the middle of the creek? Oh, skeleton. I found part of the pelvic region up there by this big rock, so we definitely got a larger predator around. I guess either this guy broke something on the way down to get a drink, or somebody got him right here. I don't know. Kind of cool, kind of creepy. But at the same time, I've been drinking from this water all day, so that sucks. But if you think about it, pretty much every natural water source has dead animals and just animal dung, everything else in there. So, I mean, you get used to it. It's already been filtered out naturally through all the dirt and silt and pine needles and everything else. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be good. And that's the reason why I brought the water filter too. All right, almost back to my pack now. All right, guys, apparently I missed this before because it's facing the opposite direction. This says Trail 44 on it. I don't know how the numbering systems work. When I get back, I'm going to try to find out specifically on a trail map where Trail 44 is and try to figure out where exactly the hell I ended up at. Sorry for the language. I'm a little testy right now. All right, still trying to find my backpack right now. I guess I went a pretty good far distance. I think I went 20 or 30 minutes, so hopefully it's going to be down here just a ways. Whew. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. There's my backpack and my tripod. I honestly thought I jumped on the trail too far back after going off of it. But I know what's the good thing about having landmarks? You can definitely find your way back pretty easily. There's the mountain that I thought I was going to be able to climb, but it actually has no way to get up it from this trail. It's all just one sheer cliff and then turns into another bigger mountain. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and sit here and rest for about 5 minutes. I'm making good time. Obviously the old joke, going downhill, it's all downhill from here or whatever. Yeah, it's actually pretty true. It's feeling a lot better and moving a lot faster. All right, I'm gonna sit here for a minute and then we're gonna try to make it back to camp before dark. Well, guys, I've been walking for about an hour. You know, it's a lot easier going down right now. This is the first time I've stopped. It's just for this. I just wanted to, kind of sit here for a moment and reflect. You know what? I'm okay with crapping out and on this whole deal. Not being able to get to the mountain, but I've gone down, I guess, a couple miles and I'm to this beautiful spot right here, and this just made up for it. This made me feel so much better because a lot of these mountains right here were pretty close to me. I like to being able to get up to them, and seeing how far down I am now and how far I must have went up definitely made the difference. That's just a beautiful spot. I can't get over how beautiful this place is. It's like straight out of Middle Earth, Alright, I really am going to stop filming now and concentrate on getting down there before it gets dark. Hey guys, I made it back to camp. As you can see, the sight for sore eyes. I didn't do video as soon as I got here because I sit here for about 15 minutes. About to just die. I just threw off my pack and laid on the ground. It's like 7:45 now. I can't believe how quickly I made it back downhill, and also not stopping to set up shots, and also not having to rest every 5 minutes. That's how it was when I was going up. So every 5 minutes I'd have to rest for another 5 minutes, and then on the way down I only had to take 2 breaks. So it's definitely good. I'm gonna go try to film a backcountry banquet video right quick, so I can go and make my dinner. I'm making a Thai curry, good to go freeze-dried meal. It looks pretty good, and you guys be sure to watch that. This should be a separate video, but I'll include the aftermath in the backpacking adventure as usual. Okay. All right, let's get started before the sun goes down. Good to go Thai curry freeze-dried meal. Give you guys a little close-up. A little close-up on the back there. Oh, that looks amazing, guys. It smells amazing. I'm gonna try that right quick. Oh, it's perfect, guys, and the rice is perfectly rehydrated. All right, guys, I drained about a quarter cup of that curry sauce out, so it's like perfect right now. And I got a bite a second ago. It's amazing. Let me go and try it again. Oh my gosh, that's good. That's really, really good, guys. There's so many flavors. There's the coconut milk. There's the yellow curry, which is pretty dang spicy. And just, oh my gosh, there's so many things in it that are just awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to go out on a limb. This is the most flavorful, freeze-dried, dehydrated, whatever meal I've ever had. Like, this has more flavor than anything I've ever had. This was a good choice. It's an expensive meal. It's like 12 bucks. But if you think about it, how much do you pay for a meal at a restaurant? Most places you pay between $10 and $20 for a meal, like an actual sit-down restaurant. For something with this many high-quality ingredients and this high quality of taste, it's worth 12 bucks. And this could be your good meal on your trip. Oh man. Hey guys, man, it was a long day. I'm finally glad to be back in my tent, just chilling out and relaxing. A little disappointed, I didn't get to climb a mountain today, but definitely a lesson learned. Research your trails a little bit better, especially in a wilderness area, because it's not like state parks and most national parks where everything has trail markers every mile telling you exactly where you're going to, what you're going to see. Out here it looks like a lot of this. I saw 2 signs and both of them looked like they were handmade by like some random person, because neither one of them looked alike at all. And then every once in a while I'd see a little pile of rocks, and that definitely wasn't mile markers. That was a lot farther than a mile. So that's definitely a lesson learned. White Mountain Wilderness kind of won this round, but I still had a blast. I'm definitely coming back here, probably next year. I'm going to try to keep repeat places to maybe every other year, or every year. Every other year, not the same year. And try to find an actual trail that goes up to one of these mountains. So I'm going to have to put off the climbing the first mountain for another trip. But all in all, it was a good trip. I made more content on this trip than any other one I've done before. I'm going to be able to get a ton of videos out. It's at least a month's worth of content. And I think that's going to be releasing twice a week, having a month's worth of content. So that's going to be good, guys. And should be a pretty long backpacking adventure video on this one, with it being a 2-nighter. So that's probably going to be like an hour-long video. So definitely cool. So I'm going to go take some NyQuil and nap out. I got to pack out a few miles to get back to my truck tomorrow, and then do an 8-hour drive back home. So the adventure begins again. But I'll see you guys in the morning, okay? Good night. Alright guys, let's go ahead and try out the Quaker Real Melodies apple pecan raisin oatmeal. Oh, that's really good, guys. It's really hearty. And the raisins, high quality, they're perfect. The cranberries taste great. A couple good pieces of pecan in here. You see the quinoa and the flax. Yeah, this is a good way to start the day. If you want to travel light, you don't want to be packing in eggs and bacon and everything else. You want to keep it lightweight, but still get some good amount of stuff in here. This isn't bad. One thing I might recommend to this too, throw some crunchy peanut butter in here with this. One of those little peanut butter cups will get you some extra calories, carbs, and protein and stuff like that from there. That way you can supplement it a little bit more if you're a bigger guy, I think this will do me, for until I go eat lunch. So this ain't bad. Try some of that Twinnings. Oh, that's good, guys.
unsweetened breakfast tea is where it's at. I used to be sugar in every kind of tea there is. Every once in a while I'll do a half sugar, half unsweet tea whenever I go to like restaurants or fast food places. But yeah, I'm kind of getting to where breakfast tea, I don't put anything with it.
It's kind of weird. There's a bird that sounds like, you know, the factory from Full Metal Jacket at the very end where they're like having the shootout, and it's like you know, with the sniper and everything. Remember the sound the machines making the factory? Listen to that bird. It's a little weird pop culture reference, but I was just sitting here listening to it like, oh my gosh, dude, that's Full Metal Jacket totally. All right, I'm seriously gonna let you guys go now. Hey guys, it's the end of the trip, you know. It's time to start packing up and hike the last few miles out of here. I had a blast here at the White Mountain Wilderness. Like, I can't put into words how much fun I had. It's too awesome out here, and I highly recommend it. If you guys are ever in the area, it's the Sierra Blanca Mountains, Lincoln National Forest, White Mountain Wilderness. And I'm over off the Three Rivers Trail this time, so I'm definitely going to come back here probably next year. Try to go on a different trail that actually leads to the top of one of the mountains. But going in between them, even with the great elevation gain and everything, you saw some great views. And I saw some different sights, you know, I'm not used to seeing in Texas. So it's definitely cool. So I definitely recommend it. I'm going to go ahead and break down camp and see you guys next time, okay? I appreciate you watching. Well, look at that, guys. I actually did divert off of the Three Rivers at some point. Went on Trail 44 because that's where I turned back at, was Trail 44. So I have no idea where I ended up at the end of all this trip, but it was still fun though. Still a blast. Ooh, guys, it's definitely a hard hike out here. I love every second of it. Be sure to stick around for the end because it's almost orange soda time. Oh, it's amazing, guys. Oh, even in New Mexico, it's awesome. Trip's complete now. It's good.